Hey there YouTube, this is going to be a video between the Shark Navigator Lift-Away and the Dyson DC41. First, let's talk about some similarities. Okay, they're both purple in color. I don't know if purple's a big thing for you, the viewer, but apparently manufacturers like purple these days. In Dyson world, that means it's an animal vacuum, which basically means that you're paying extra to get a turbo brush. However, it is an amazing turbo brush. It's the best one, best designed turbo brush I've ever used. So I will give them that. They both have wands. They both have accessories. They're both bagless, cyclonic. Now this one is actually a lot more cyclonic. This one doesn't just have one cyclone like this one. This one has, I don't know exactly how many, but it has a lot of upper cyclones which filter out the tiny dirt. Whereas both of these, the outer cyclone will get the large particles that you see, but the inner cyclones will see the tiny dust you can't see. So if you have allergies, this is going to be the better vacuum for you. Even though they both have a HEPA filter, this will keep the HEPA filter much cleaner. Now, they both advertise swivel steering. The Shark, I cannot say lives up to that promise. The Shark it doesn't really turn very well, whereas the Dyson does. I will say the Shark's brush roll is much more aggressive, and the Dyson feels a lot weaker. The suction on them is about the same. I would give a slight edge to the Shark. So in terms of actual carpet performance, I would give the Shark, Shark wins on this one. However, on hard floors, the Dyson makes up for its slight lack of suction because of the active base plate. I'll show you that in a minute, but what it does is it seals onto the whatever floor surface you're using. So yes, why don't I show you both vacuums in action? Okay, here's a sample mess I've made on the floor using honey nut scooters, shredded paper, and some Quaker oats. Let's first let the Dyson DC41 have a shot at it and see how it does. Did pretty well, much better than most other Dysons I've tried. It did leave paper, it did leave some oats, but yes, it did pretty well. Why don't I try the Shark Navigator now? You will notice, if you can see it, I don't think you can on this video, but you will notice that the Shark Navigator did leave a couple things. It left less than the Dyson, but yet it still left some fragments of oats and a little bit of paper. Why don't I go over that with the Dyson hose and get that? Okay, so now in terms of cleaning performance, I'd have to give the edge to the Shark. You can see that it left less. However, as an overall vacuum, I don't know why, I really just keep gravitating back towards the Dyson. It feels a lot sturdier, it feels a lot more better designed. It feels like they actually took a lot more time and energy putting work into this to design it. I don't know why, but it just feels much more solid, like an engineer put this together instead of a marketing team. So yes, this is my review. I will say for $600, I don't know if I could recommend it for $600 as a vacuum. Yes, I would recommend this wholeheartedly. But as a $600 vacuum, I don't know if I could really recommend this for $600. Even though the $200 Shark did a better job on carpet performance. Therefore, out of the two, if you have allergies, I'd recommend the Dyson DC41. For everything else, I'd recommend the Shark. However, if you're looking for something that just feels solid, I don't know why, it just feels fun to use, I'd recommend the Dyson. For everything else, there's the Shark. This has been a LogDog321 review. Please rate, comment, subscribe.